guys, my name's Gwen. Today we'll be talking about how to know if someone is believable. Well, you probably thinking in your mind always have some ideas. First, you were born in a day and in a specific day in a specific time, and your parents was also born in their own day in the very past. You know that all the people around you is usual person but not robots. You know that the earth is smaller than the sun's. Well, how did you know them? Usually you say it's because you observe things around you. But how can you observe a sun? Like, it's kind of hard if you're not into those kind of science and those kinds of astronaut. So that it's kind of hard for you to know those. And how can you know somebody that's around you even when you haven't even talked to them, but you know that they are not robots? Those are kinda impossible. But how can you know that? Usually it's because you can hear others people teaches you that, right? Like you can know the fact about the plant. A plant is grown under the ground. A usual plant is grown under the ground, and that is a fact. But why do you know that's a fact? Well, today we're going to be talking about some of them. In the very past, there was a group of people that says the earth is flat. And in that time, nearly the whole world and lots of regions believe in what they're talking about. But in some next years, there was a man who started to tell others that the earth is actually not flat, it is round. And at that time, some people believe, well, a lot of them disagree. And that person was being trapped by the FBI. Well, in that time, that person can go out because he follows the ways that they think, and he can't explode those news anymore, so he can go out. When some next other years, Galileo Galilei have started to search out more to prove that that man's research is actually correct and it's not wrong at all. Well, in that time, first, if you want to know if someone is believable, especially if that person is around you and is telling you, then first observe that person's behavior. Is that person scratching their head, striking their neck, or mumbling, or that person isn't eye contacting with you? Observe what they're doing. Observe their body language and the way that they talk too. Usually, a person who's lying usually wouldn't look directly at you. Second, they wouldn't always use the word such as, or like, or reasonable, or something, or like however, or more, because that person doesn't really knows about what they are thinking, and it's not the real thoughts. Well, it's gonna be something that's kind of hard for you to understand and to talk when you are lying, right? 2. Explain your interaction process. Explain out the time when you are interacting with them. See, what are they doing? Are they remembering? What are you talking about? Are they really listening to you? Do you really listen to them when they're talking? And do that person really cares about you, or they promise something but they doesn't do? Remember all of those and explain that out for yourself. 3. Collect evidence of the person's personality. You know that in this time, but not in the past, people have reacted like if there's 8 billion people in the world, then probably more than 4 billion would know how to use the internet. Even if just for a little bit or they mastered it. But if you know that person use internet, usually they would post it on what are they. And you could go and search them by that way of the internet. Next, you could go and talk to their friends or their family to collect what they're thinking about, and then call the person that you are searching out. See if that person really admits her personality is true. And those are correct evidence. And if they really say that those are correct, then congratulations. That person is kind of believable. And if that person have ever exploded any news, go and search out what did they do and are they really good at it. Like, who knows if the person who say the earth is flat is somebody that doesn't know anything? But let's just say that there's a lot of ways to know if someone is believable. But there's a lot of person that's kind of hard for you to search about. So if you want, you must go and really care about the person to know if those are believable. But remember, if you're thinking that those are just really impossible, then don't mind yourself being no. Because why not? It's just your way of thinking. So if you think that somebody is unbelievable, don't believe them. And that's all. Goodbye.